Hi and welcome to another Practical Traveller's Guide. It's September, the sun's shining and we are off on a 7-mile round trip walk with our dog over and around Hengistbury Head. We park at Wick on the road for free and then follow the footpath with the signs posted for Hengistbury Head, taking in the views of the Captain's Club and letting the dog have a bit of a paddle in the River Stour. Great views across the harbour. As well as taking in the Priory in the distance. The walk's clearly signposted, and so we begin the first part of our walk, which is very much like walking through the countryside. The nature reserve and Wick fields are clearly signposted with lots of information, and as it's autumn there's lots of blackberries out and about. As you walk along there are various chairs placed to sit on and wildflowers to enjoy. The walk includes lots of information boards. We come across the Hengistbury Head Visitor Centre and then begin our walk over the top of Hengistbury Head. This part of the walk is for those that really do enjoy a bit of a climb, and we would suggest for anyone with a buggy they take the lower walk, which is very flat. As we begin the descent we come across the monolithic statue showing different sediments of rock and begin to take in the views of Christchurch Harbour. In the distance we can see Old Harry's Rock as well as Bournemouth. Swinging round we see the harbour. And as we walk past we come across the maritime coastal. The footpath takes us past Quarry Pond. And again in the distance we can see Old Harry's Rock. As it's September the wild heather is in full bloom. And then we come across the best part for us, which is the views of the Muddyford beach huts on the sand spit. It's such a beautiful day, we could be in the Mediterranean. We take the steep steps down to the Muddyford sand spit. And then come across the famous beach huts. Again, everything is clearly signposted. You take a small cut through in the bracken, and at this point we saw the land train. The land train operates from the cafe situated at Hengistbury Head car park. A great way of getting out to the spit. As you walk along, you can take in views of the harbour, and as you can see, it is very flat. The other way of venturing onto the sandspit is to take the ferry from Muddyford. On the day in question, the waters were crystal clear. In the distance on here, you can see Muddyford. There's the famous Black House. And again, here's a photo just demonstrating how beautiful the water was. The ferry service operates daily during the peak season. We ventured around the spit, taking in further beach huts and the beautiful sands. The seaside of the sandspit tends to be less busy. Great place for a picnic. When we finished on the sandspit, we decided to take the shoreline walk back to Wick. Again, it is clearly signposted, and there are a couple of bridges to help you to cross the various bits of water. When taking the shoreline walk, do check that it is low tide, otherwise you might become a bit stranded as the tide comes in. There is the train in the distance, and further photos of the beautiful harbour and of the priory. We ended our walk down at the Tuckton Rooms, where good home-cooked food is served, and there is a play area for children. We hope you've enjoyed this exploration of Hengistbury Head. If you've enjoyed this, please do click on to our other videos and a subscribe button, and also have a look at the latest video we've loaded about Muddyford Quay. Thank you for watching. Happy travels.